working on a new mission. It's also actually a response to community feedback. There has been a lot of players in the community that has been asking for a mission set on a train.
The Emperor would be proud.
My name is Victor Magnuson. I'm the design director for Darktide, working for Fat Shark. Darktide is designed from the start to be approachable as a normal gamer or like a player of first-person shooters in general. If you're just sort of an average first-person shooter player that likes cooperative games, you should be able to just jump into Darktide and play it. Fat Shark, we've been doing cooperative games pretty much forever actually, but we're really focused in on it with Vermintide 1 and 2 and now Darktide. When we create cooperative games, we really want you to not just be playing a game and not having to cooperate. In Darktide and Vermintide, you really have to cooperate to be able to survive. So we have a bunch of mechanics in the game where you actually cannot make it without a friend helping you. One thing that I think very successful is having 4 players in a game and everyone has something to do. There's always someone for you to kill, some problem for you to solve as a player. And together, one of you doesn't do what they need to do, it's gonna be really hard for the team. In the new update, we are doing a massive overhaul of our itemization system. The game has been very reliant on a loot-based system, which has randomized elements to it. And now we're changing to a system that we call Mastery, where you use a weapon, and the more you use that weapon, you will unlock more potential for that weapon. So you will unlock blessings and perks and new marks for the weapon family that you are using. And this allows players to be much more in control of the weapons that they use and the items that they use and how those items are set up. So one of the first things that we changed in the game was the class overhaul that we did 1 year ago, and that was also in response to the community. So we did a class overhaul to increase your availability of different classes and how you could change within one class. So we just broadened the spectrum of what a class in the game could be. Sort of the same approach we're taking now with itemization. You just pick whatever weapon you think looks cool, play with that weapon. As you sort of play with the weapon, you unlock them. So it's much more easy to understand, like, okay, this is my potential, this is what I can do with this weapon. So I think it's actually, it opens it up and makes it more approachable from the player's perspective. We're working on a new mission, and it's also actually a response to community feedback. There has been a lot of players in the community that has been asking for a mission set on a train. So we are making a mission set on a train. It's a bit different than our previous mission. It's a bit shorter than our normal missions, but it also has this timer element. So you have to complete the mission before the timer runs out, because this train is set up as a bomb and it is heading towards the station and you need to stop it before it explodes. And that also harkens back to the introduction to the Darktide. We had, in the intro video, there is a train that sort of runs into the station and explodes, and that's how the POCs in Atoma was set off to begin with, and they are now doing it again and we need to stop them. I mean, doing a mission on a train that is constantly moving is a challenge in itself. It was something that when we started this, we didn't actually know that we could do it. The normal missions are a bit bigger. This is a bit more focused mission. Since you're on this train and you're constantly moving forward. This is the new mission that is coming with the Unlocked and Loaded update that is coming in the end of September. So this is pretty cool. Like, all the missions start with you standing in front of the Valkyrie, but in this mission you actually start inside the Valkyrie and get to jump out, which makes this feel like a little bit different. So now I'm on this train, and this is a train that has been taken over by the Admonition, the cult. So I'm moving up here to the first bomb that I need to deactivate. So in here they've set up this whole carriage here with this POX gas. So this will be catastrophic if this train reaches the station. As you can see here, like the backdrop keeps moving all the time, so it makes it feel like you're actually moving, but it's all a trick. You're actually standing still and the backdrop is moving. So it's like a bit of you're actually like on an sort of fake elevator the whole mission. You land with the Valkyrie, you jump off the Valkyrie, and you are sort of constantly moving forward, like taking the train cart by cart and like securing it. So it has a very different sort of more special ops feeling, I would argue, than many of our other missions do.